I'm trying to determine which cryptocurrency I should invest in for the upcoming bull market. There is one particular coin that seems extremely promising over the next year and a half. This project has already become a major competitor to Uniswap. It's definitely one of the most exciting new projects for the next bull run. The coin entered the top 100 in market capitalization right after its launch. There are some big investors backing this project as well. So hello everyone, welcome to All for Men channel. Those who have been investing in the cryptocurrency market for at least the past half a year are aware of the immense growth shown by some altcoins within the Solana ecosystem. And in particular, if we examine Solana coin itself, which was pretty much buried by many after the FTX collapsed, it has already increased over 20 times from its lowest point. I personally bought Solana at around $13 and will be holding it as much as I can. And I also strongly believe in Solana's ecosystem. And as you probably figured out, today we'll be taking a closer look at Jupiter. I'll be giving my analysis of this project and my subjective price prediction at the end of the video. So let's not waste time, guys. As usually, hit a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. So I think let's start with understanding that this project is truly one of the most powerful and promising ventures emerging in the cryptocurrency market. It is an entire ecosystem of products on Solana aimed at completely replacing centralized exchanges. So what functionality does Project Jupiter already offer us right now? Let's dive in and get to the bottom of it. So firstly, it is a classic order book enabling users to trade all kinds of coins without relying on centralized exchanges, like similar to Uniswap. Secondly, a key implemented product is the ability to place limit orders. This feature will be a major innovation because limit orders let you purchase coins at predetermined prices rather than just market prices. Essentially, it makes for a highly competitive offering compared to centralized exchanges. And the third core component of the project is a DCA tool which provides the functionality to systematically allocate funds towards any coin. For instance, if you want to buy a particular coin, you can set up scheduled purchases. Let's say if you want to purchase same Solana, you can choose how many times you want to buy it, like say 5. You can also choose the frequency, like every month. You can create a plan where you set how many times you want to buy a specific coin, like each month or week, twice a week, for example. And this is really useful feature that will be widely used and implemented. And another thing is a bridge that lets you convert your assets between different networks like Ethereum, Optimism, Solana, Polygon, Tron, Arbitrum, etc. So this will eventually be a very helpful solution for asset transfers between chains. And the project also utilizes the Warhol protocol to purchase assets with fiat currency, enabling decentralized P2P trading to compete with centralized exchanges. And this function will gradually roll out as the project is still in early development, but it shows great promise. Another exciting feature is the ability to trade futures. The list of supported coins isn't huge yet, but they're constantly adding more. It offers 100x leverage futures trading in beta, which I do not recommend at any circumstance. You will lose all your money sooner than later. But you just connect your wallet with the required assets, choose leverage, pick long or short, and start trading. Once again, guys, remember that futures carry high risks and require strong risk management and discipline to trade profitably with the leverage, especially on the distance. So to summarize, this will attract significant liquidity to the platform, and later I'll show you a video demonstrating the project's development progress beyond these core features I outlined. By the way, guys, a short advertisement, please do not skip, maybe you'll find it useful. I'm personally using Tangem Wallet for holding any crypto in general. It is a self-custodial hardware wallet that gives you absolute control of your private keys. It has been audited by Kudelski Security, an independent Swiss audit company. The chip has the highest certification level EAL 6+, which guarantees the high level of security of your assets. You can find the report on the official Tangem's website, everything is transparent. And unlike other wallets, Tangem comes with 3 cards, and what I personally like is that it is shaped like a card. Looks like a traditional bank credit card, and it can fit anywhere, can be taken anywhere, and these cards are used for generating and storing your private keys instead of a recovery seed phrase. The wallet supports over 6,000 different crypto assets across 37 networks. You can also access decentralized applications, and through the secure Wallet Connect protocol, the mobile app also allows you to trade on exchanges, buy NFTs, and stake your assets. It is absolutely easy to set up and easy to use. And for the pack of 3 Tangem cards, 1 wallet. I really do recommend you to have 3 because it has a higher level of security. It will cost you around $70. This makes it one of the most affordable hardware wallets when compared to options like Trezor models, for example, Ledger or others. And if you use promo code ALL4MEN, you will get additional 10% discount. So please go ahead and explore the website for yourselves. If you're looking for a good quality wallet to store your crypto, I do suggest Tangem. The link you can find in the description. Thank you for watching, and let's continue. There are still some really promising opportunities to launch a new cryptocurrency token in this marketplace. For instance, if you have a new token and want to list it on a centralized exchange, you typically have to go through complex verification processes, pay substantial fees, and etc. However, here you can add your token in just 4 steps. You can specify the exact time to provide liquidity, designate pools and markets, and add the new token to the Jupiter, and that's all it takes to get listed pretty much. Furthermore, the project will have its own stablecoin within the Solana ecosystem, backed by liquid staking, so there is a robust suite of products to use your wallet, swap, trade futures without relying on centralized exchanges. I'll tell you even more about the project later, but in addition, the platform will be adding the popular Launchpads, and the JUP coin will be actively used for Launchpads in future, so there will be strong demand to hold it. Now that we've covered the core products in the ecosystem, let's discuss who is behind this project, the mastermind. And if we go to Twitter, we'll find the alleged mastermind behind the social media platform is someone called Meow. He uses a cat avatar for his profile picture rather than showing personal photos of himself, but he has a very public persona. Meow is regularly interviewed and often appears alongside the man pictured here on the right. He comes across as upbeat, cheerful, and qualified, with experience as a top consultant at various major tech firms like Instadap, Cyber, Blockfolio, and more. Meow has also have more than 620,000 Twitter subscribers. So let's break down the ecosystem now. We can see there are already over 75 projects underway, including decentralized exchanges, DeFi platforms, wallets, bridges, and GameFi. Some of the popular GameFi projects are Star Atlas, Genopets, and Aurori. There are also various payment platforms like CoinPay and wallets like Brave, Coinbase, and Phantom. The ecosystem is impressively developed already at this early stage, and the developers have paid special attention to the gaming sector. The Jupiter toolkit will connect to Solana's functionality because for gaming projects, high speed is very important when large numbers of gamers are interacting. Now we will examine the crucial DeFi metrics that are really important for this project. And to start, since January 27th, the project has brought around 140 million into its ecosystem, and the total value locked continues to increase, which is quite impressive when looking at this chart. This shows the daily trading volume on the platform itself. For example, a few days ago, there was a trading volume over $3.3 billion, and looking at previous months, in January, February, the trading volumes were around 16 billion each, and in just March, it is more than $30 billion already. This is massive, guys. So Jupiter quickly became one of the most popular DEXs on Solana with huge trading volumes. Clearly, there is huge demand for this product, and it continues to grow. So let's now move on to discuss the tokenomics and the token itself. So JUP is the main token of the platform. The token will be used for voting and participating in future launches on the platform. There will also be community grants and awards distributed in JUP. Looking at the token distribution, there is a total supply of 10 billion JUP. 13.5, approximately 1.35 billion is currently in circulation. 10% was allocated to airdrops, and around 3% was used for liquidity. 10 billion of JUP will be managed 40 to 35 between the team and community. So 40% of the total supply will be allocated to the team, 35 for community, and the rest will be distributed between liquidity needs, launch pools, and etc. Importantly, the team's funds are locked for 1 year until January 25th, after which they will receive their allocation periodically until January 27th. The community's distribution will be from July 31st to November 2nd each year, and already 10% has been distributed for various activities. So the tokenomics seem well thought out, with the developers focused on harmonious growth rather than short-term price increases. The only issue is that it could be the airdroppers who are selling their coins, and of course savvy investors will try to take the coins from weak hands and acquire a larger share of the supply. The developers have also made a very useful dashboard where you can see that more than 86% of all coins are in cold wallets already. You can view the cold and hot wallets here, and they have brought on 3 of the most prominent leaders: Solana's leader Murda from Helios, Nico from Neodyme, and Stepan from Squares. So these are the guys who will be the faces signing these cold wallets for any transactions, and it will all be public. I mean, it's really intelligent in terms of transparency. All movements of funds will be publicly disclosed in advance on the project's resources, which will ensure proper security. So let's look at the metrics of what we currently have going on. The project is in the top 75 with a market cap of 1.5 billion. As I said, 13.5 million of coins are in circulation, and we have a total trading volume of almost $500 million. So the demand for the coin, guys, is very, very high. It's already traded on all top exchanges because the listing happened instantly. There was a lot of hype around it. So let's examine the chart now. We've already seen a lot of buying activity lately, and the coin was listed not long ago, and the key support zone around 48 cents is clearly defined. So this 48-46 cent area is where the coin has consistently found support. Now we're seeing strong upside momentum with the coin trading around $1.20. So where to buy, you would ask? I was planning to make this video way before that pump, but unfortunately it didn't happen, so we already missed out these awesome price levels. And in my opinion, right now, the only thing we can do is to watch for support levels and look for buying opportunities on pullbacks. Everything below $1 will be a gift, so I will be gladly purchasing it there. And if you are concerned, guys, or fearful about missing out on this very promising and impactful project, and you think that you can miss out it completely, don't worry. You can invest in it now. And even if you get some drawdown at the current price, let's say from the current price you'll get 20% drawdown, that's totally all right. In this market range, you can still buy the coin. And in the current market phase, you don't need to be afraid of being in a drawdown if you have free capital, especially if you've recently entered the market or you have, for example, 50 to 60% USDT in your portfolio and don't know what to buy. You can safely dollar cost average into the market even if you're in a small drawdown. You can just keep adding at the next limit orders. So there won't be any issue where you suddenly find yourself overinvested and the project flies away without you. And looking at the long-term goals, guys, of course the project is on track, but it needs time to trade and build history to really determine where it can go. But nevertheless, the first such conservative target for myself is around $5. You can expect plus minus 4x's from now. That's a lot, but of course less than if we were in that range, for example, and nothing we can do about it anymore. We need to adjust to the market. The second target I would look for is closer to $7 to $8 and even more. That's potentially about 7 to 8 x's, and if we get there, we can safely sell off 70% of the coins and keep a small percentage, like say 30 to 20% for a possible further high and sell out there. So the goals are quite ambitious long term. The project is really very, very powerful, and we have a very good market phase for such projects to be discovered because they haven't realized their potential and have everything ahead of them. And psychologically, you guys are much more comfortable buying such fresh projects than, for example, those coins that have already done 2 to 3 or maybe even more X's from their bottom values. You're not likely to buy Solana now at $200. It's crazy, which you could have gotten below $20 just half a year ago. And Solana is just an example. Many other coins that have already moved up from their bottom zones, they're not so interesting anymore psychologically. But the fresh projects that haven't shown anything yet with bottoms very close to them are very interesting for accumulation. So to conclude, guys, we are in a very cool market phase at the moment, and we have strong positives associated with the ETFs, with big players. Bitcoin has already reached more than $70,000, and of course there will be more manipulations. Now we are experiencing a correction, and the most correct strategy is to buy altcoin dips on corrective movements. Like when we have momentum and then we have a corrective movement, it's the best opportunity to put another 10, 15, maybe 20% of your free capital and buy coins you'd like to. And if you don't know what to buy, check out my reviews, subscribe to my social resources on Telegram where I give you info on what to buy and when to sell, so you won't have the question of what to choose. And in general, be sure to keep some free money so that in case of any strong possible manipulation, you have the chance to buy good altcoin dips. We are not far off, guys, and of course I wish you all to maximize your profits on this very powerful cycle. Traditionally, guys, give a like to this video if it was useful to you, and I wish you profits, deposit growth, and most importantly, investors' patience. See you in the next videos.